Hello you guys, and welcome to romanceathon day 2. So it's actually pretty late. We slept until 10 o'clock, which I don't know how that happened because we went to bed like it was like 10:30 when I went to bed last night. So I didn't get too much reading into Get a Life Chloe Brown. I think I'm at 155 pages now. So I'm not exactly sure if, because I wanted to finish this before I started a new book, like another book, but I don't know, like maybe I should jump to another book because I really wanted to read The Boyfriend Project. I feel like I'm going to really like that one. I still have to edit day 1's vlog, so I'm going to actually work on that next. I'm not gonna read yet. I'm going to try and get that video like edited and uploaded for you guys. But then I just have to read all day and cook as well. My husband actually decided not to go into work today. He's just getting some work done from home. So he will be home all day. So hopefully I can read in between him, whatever he's doing. If he's like watching TV, I'll go into the bedroom and read. But yeah, so I got my coffee and we're going to edit the vlog and then we're going to get started in reading, I guess. Okay, so it's taken me a lot longer to get stuff done this morning. It is now 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I have not read anything at all. I was getting some stuff done on the computer and then I just finished editing the video. So it is currently uploading. There's like 7 minutes left of it like exporting and then I have to upload it to YouTube. While I'm waiting for it to export, I decided I'm going to start a new book just so that way I feel like I'm getting something accomplished because I'm just like really stuck on Get a Life Chloe Brown. I just don't feel like reading it or picking it up. I'm going to start The Boyfriend Project. I have really high hopes for this. I think I'm going to really like it just because it's so different than a lot of the other romance novels. It's about this like internet romance and she finds out that she's been like catfished and like this guy has been dating like her and 2 other girls all at the same time. And so these girls become like friends and they decide to just like not have anything to do with like guys or romance or anything. So it sounds like really cool. I'm excited for it. So I'm going to start reading it while I'm waiting for my video to finish uploading and everything. So let's hope I can get into this one because I'm like really afraid, like what if I don't like any of the romance books that I picked this week? That's gonna be so scary. Just a little bit foolish. I feel so drunk. I've never seen you clearer than now. We're flying high, floating somewhere up in the clouds. We're going out of ourselves, can you feel it? Almost like I don't know if it's real. Cause when we're doing our thing, we're like wheels that won't stop turning. So take me on a trip now, trip. Oh, flick the switch, kill the lights. Oh, wasted. City lights are shining so bright. All these empty faces, we don't care about them tonight. We're going out of ourselves, can you feel it? Okay, hopefully you can hear me because our air conditioner is kind of loud, but I read chapter 1 of The Boyfriend Project, so I'm at page 15 and I am already loving this book. Like the first chapter was about how the 3 girls like figured out that they were dating the same guy. So he was like out on a date with one of the 3 girls and the other ones, like I think they were on Twitter and they figured out it was like, I don't know, this weird like dating thing, and it turned out like everything he kind of said to one of them he had said to the other ones before, so they kind of like put all the pieces together. These girls, I feel like I'm gonna love reading about their friendship because like they've never met before, but they're gonna become friends because of this situation. But it almost feels like a Sex and the City type of vibe, or also like Younger. If you've watched that show, those are like some of my favorite shows because they're like in the city and they have like really good friend groups and stuff, but that's what it like feels like it's giving me those vibes. So I'm really liking it and I'm very excited to continue with it. It also has pretty big font, just like Get a Life Chloe Brown. So I didn't realize that these like book of the month romance novels have such big fonts, I guess. But yeah, really excited to keep reading. It is getting a little hot out here, so I might have to move inside. But what I'm drinking is I think it's called the red sangria from Aldi. I think it was like $4 for the bottle, and it is so good. I had the white sangria when we were at the beach, and so I got the red one this time. So good, and it's not like super, like, it is sweet, but it's not like super like juiced down. Like, it's still 10% alcohol, which is super great, so loving it. So, just got out of my bath, and I am 127 pages into The Boyfriend Project. I am really liking it a lot. The main guy in here, his name's Daniel. He reminds me a lot of my husband, but also Jim from The Office. I don't know if it's because like they are co-workers in this book, so it's like an office romance, so maybe that's why it kind of reminds me of like The Office. It gives me like those vibes, but he's also like such a great guy. You guys probably know that like I don't like hate to love romances. I like when guys are actual like real nice people in books, and so that's how it is in here. He is like so nice and sweet. Like there was this one part in here where she joked around about how like she knew that he liked hot fudge sundaes because he always drinks like mochas at work and always eats like the chocolate chip granola bars. And he was like, oh, like, what are you, like, stalking me or whatever? And she was like, no, I'm just making sure that, like, you know, you don't take the chocolate chip granola bar because, like, I want it. And he was like, no, that's not true. He was like, you always eat the peanut butter granola bar. He was like, I know, because I'm always the one that puts a peanut butter granola bar in there for you. And so I thought that was, like, so cute, because that would totally be something that my own husband would do, or even, like, Jim from The Office. Like, they both would, like, I feel like Jim would definitely put in like Pam's favorite granola bar, and like my husband would do that for me. Like, he knows the things that I like and he knows the things that I dislike. He pays attention to those little things even when I don't know that he's paying attention to those things. So I just like really like that. Like, him being a character is just like so awesome. You don't like see a lot of nice guys in romance books, in my opinion. So anytime I like find a romance book that like has a nice guy in it, I'm just like, yes, like this is how all guys should be. Why are people not nice to each other? I don't understand it. It is like 10 minutes to 9 o'clock and my husband is upstairs playing games, so I'm going to continue reading this. I feel like I could probably finish it tonight if I like stay up and finish it. I would love to be able to finish it because I want to start a new book tomorrow, especially since I didn't finish Get a Life Chloe Brown yet. I'm not sure when I'll finish that one. I might see if it's available on Scribd. Maybe I will take some evening walks and listen to this. If you don't have Scribd, it's like an audiobook and ebook service that's $8.99 a month. But if you use my code down below, you can get 60 days free to try it out. And so like I always use it for my audiobooks because Audible to me is really expensive. And I only listen to a couple audiobooks like each month. So this works out really well for me. But so I'm going to get back to reading and hopefully not get, you know, distracted by my phone. I'm gonna try and put my phone far away so I can keep reading. I don't have any nightstands yet in here, so everything's kind of like so low to the floor. Okay, so last night I didn't get to update you guys. I finished the boyfriend project. Today is obviously the next day, but I'm just gonna throw this into day 2's vlog. But yeah, so I finished the boyfriend project and it was like pretty late then, so I like immediately went to bed instead of like staying up and talking about this. But I think I'm going to give this book 3 stars. I was really liking it. The writing style was really easy to read. I thought that the friendship between like the girls was really great. I thought the friendship was going to be like more prominent in the book, and it wasn't. It did kind of go straight into a romance, but like the guy Daniel, I did really like him. I know that I updated you guys and told you that like he reminded me of like my husband or like Jim from The Office. Like he was just a really great guy. But then the ending is what really dropped the stars for me, because I was gonna rate this a 4-star. But the problem I have is I really dislike when characters like lie about things or like don't communicate very well. Like I feel like a lot of times that is the controversy that's in here, is usually like characters are like having problems is because like they don't communicate. Like I see that so many times in different books, and with this one it was the fact that like he lied to her about things that like he was doing like kind of for his job, and so it ended up like getting her in a lot of trouble, and she almost lost her job because of it. And then just a week later, like she ends up taking him back, and of course there's like an epilogue of, you know, they're like, you know, having a great romance and everything like that. But that is one thing that I don't agree with in romance books. Like I would never, I feel like with my husband and myself, like we would never lie like that. Or if someone did lie to me about something that is like so huge, like this was huge, like she could have gotten fired. This was involving her job. This was something that he did to her. And I just feel like that is not grounds for a good healthy relationship, and especially like for her to take him back so quickly. I don't know, it might just be that like my standards are higher than that, but I see it in so many other books, and I mean I see other people in real life doing those same things, taking the people back. But like for myself, I just feel like it left such a bad taste in my mouth, because like I thought this guy was great. I thought he was amazing, and so it really upset me that he wasn't telling her the truth about things that were happening in the book. So giving this book 3 stars. If you don't care about that kind of stuff, like if you are totally okay with like characters lying to each other or, you know, like it wasn't both of them lying, it was just like him lying to her, then you'll probably really like this book, because the characters were cute, the friendship was great between her and like the 2 other friends that she had, and I thought like that whole social media thing was really cool. I really liked that storyline. Unfortunately, 3 stars for me for Romanceathon. But yeah, that is my thoughts about that. That was my first book that I finished for Romanceathon, and I guess I will see you guys technically tomorrow, but you know, in day 3, because today's day 3, but you guys are watching day 2, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.